Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of In the Shop with CustomLowz. It is a special episode, episode 100, and today we're going to be showing off an enclosure for a 2020 Ford F-150 that's going to have 4 sundown audio X8s going in it. It's a special episode, episode 100, and I just want to thank each and every one of you who subscribed, liked, commented, viewed, whatever it is on our videos. I appreciate it. Let's get into this enclosure because this thing is too cool to not show you guys. If you watched our other live streams, you see me vinyl wrapping this thing and kind of going through the process with tips and tricks. So let's get into the enclosure and get a closer look into this thing. So like I said, this is an enclosure for a 2020 Ford F-150. It's going to have 4 sundown audio X8s going in it. It's definitely a nice looking enclosure. It took a lot of time to do with the black vinyl exterior, gloss black interior. We got LEDs in there, window bracing. We got a stack fab port on the outside here. We got a trim ring around the port and the window with a metal mesh grill in there, which I think gives it a really nice look. The little trim insert rings look really good too. On the front here, we got another window with another trim ring, CustomLowz logo below it. Got the vinyl wrapped on the front, both sides. The other side, we got a bigger window with another trim ring around it, which looks really good. Very happy with how the transition between the carpet and the vinyl turned out. It actually took a lot of time and effort to get right. Got the LED wires coming out the back. It says 3 individual strands of RGB LEDs. Just figured it was best to wire it that way. Got a strand on each side. One there, and then we got one behind that window there. Once the subs go in, you're not going to see any of the strands, and obviously, you're only going to, from this side here, see the sub motor, but inside you definitely got that nice glossy enclosure. Videos definitely do this box no justice, truly. A lot of time and effort went into this thing, but it definitely paid off. Like I said, this again is for a 2020 Ford F-150. Something like this would fit in, I think, like the 07 all the way up to 2020 Ford F-150. You guys can go check out my website. I got links in the description below, or go to www.customlowz.com and you can see my underseat truck enclosure options. I got Ford on there, Chevy, GMC, Nissan, whole bunch of different years and variations. This is an example of something you can get from me. I have a whole bunch of different customization options. You guys can change interior finishes, exterior finishes, change wrap it in vinyl, do it in bed liner, do the inside gloss black, gloss white, whatever you guys wanted to do. Add LEDs, multiple windows, up to 9 windows, which is pretty crazy. You see the way those LEDs reflect off the floor of that enclosure. This thing's looking really good. Spent a lot of time making sure I got the paint job right. One thing with gloss black is you can definitely see imperfections very easily, so put in the extra work, but it definitely paid off. It's going to have X8s. We do have staples around the subs, around the sub mounting holes, but with the gasket on the sub, it's actually going to fit tightly inside that hole. So by the end of it, when the subs are installed, you're never going to see any of those staples anyway. This thing's tuned to 32 Hertz. It's about 2.8 cubic feet. Alright guys, that's going to about do it. Thank you so much for viewing this episode. Again, special episode is episode 100. I appreciate each and every one of you who have subscribed or interacted with our videos in any way. If you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you do so right now. I got a ton of content. I already have a ton out, so you guys are going to have a ton of stuff to catch up on and watch if you haven't been subscribed since I started. Whole bunch of great builds. This is another example of another great build. I just finished off a 2020 Ford F-150 underseat enclosure for 4 Sundown Audio X8s. This thing's definitely going to slam. I'm excited for the customer to get this thing in and in his vehicle. If you guys want anything like this or something for your truck, you can go check out my website. I got links in the description below, or go check out www.customlowz.com, where you guys can go check out underseat options. I got Fords, Chevy, Nissan, a whole bunch of good stuff. I also have low fabs enclosures on there, which are similar to a prefab in that it is cheaper than my custom. You know what? It's not similar to a prefab at all. It's a Lowe's fab. They're quicker options to my custom stuff. I also no longer offer super custom normal ported enclosures. If you do want something for your truck, I can definitely do anything custom like this, or many more options. Like I've already said, I have a lot of options on there, so go check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you comment 1728 down below if you have watched this far, and if you did, I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode.